everyone, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. I'm Laura, and today I'm going to be doing this Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette inspired look. So this palette is super controversial. I don't even know what people had a problem with. Like, Jeffree Star is, to my knowledge, like a vegan brand, so he doesn't use any animal-derived products. So carmine is a pigment used in a lot of red and purple and some blue, orange, yellow, any sort of like warm-ish toned eyeshadow, lipstick, that sort of thing, even like food. Like, a lot of brands use this pigment. It's derived from crushed up beetles. It's relatively cheap to produce, I guess. So yeah, a lot of brands use it and it creates this very gorgeous, bright, pigmented red. Jeffree Star is a vegan brand as far as I know. So he doesn't use any of those pigments. And people for some reason had like a huge issue with that. Obviously when you're using a different source for your pigment or a different type of pigment, it's gonna perform a bit differently, and people had an issue. So some red dyes that aren't derived from carmine can sometimes stain your eyelids, and people were like freaking out about that. It's like, dude, just like use a better makeup remover. Like, you might have to put a little concealer on your eyes or whatever, but like if you're wearing eyeshadow every day, it shouldn't be an issue. Like, it'll come out, don't worry. I really love the Blood Sugar palette. I don't actually own it. Apparently it's sold out right now. I'm not really sure. It's also hella expensive. I know what you're getting is a really good deal, but it retails for $52 US, which as of today, March 14th, oh, it's Pi Day. As of today, $52 US is $67.45 Canadian, which is a hell of a lot of money. And I don't know if I'm willing to spend that. As much as I love Jeffree, and as much as I love, you know, his brand, and the couple things that I own from his brand are absolutely amazing, it's a lot of money to spend. So I don't know. I mean, one of these days, if it's like, if this palette isn't limited edition and it stays, I might one day end up buying it, especially if it goes on sale. Especially some of the shades are just so unique and the packaging is unbelievable. And even like some of the pressed pigments have like different icons on them. I just find that super cool and super unique, and I think it's a great palette. So since I don't own the palette and I love, like, I'm just super inspired by the colors, I thought I'd create this look using what I already own. So I'm gonna stop talking so we can get into the video. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. So I'm gonna try and do this really quick. I'm gonna go into my, what is this? The Modern Mattes palette from BH Cosmetics. And basically I'm gonna be working through like this orange shade and then these pinks and purples down here. So I guess to start off, let's put some color in my crease. So I'm gonna go, let's take this like very neutral color. Let's see, I haven't even like decided what look I'm doing today. Okay, I think I'm gonna go into this like bright pink color. The pigmentation in this palette, even though it's very good, it's obviously not as bright as the Jeffree one, but I'm gonna do my best. So I'm gonna take some of that pink. Alright, now I think I'm going to take some of this next shade, just put that over top of what I've just done. And I'm going to go into the shade that's probably the most similar out of all these shades. The shade that's most similar to anything in the Jeffree palette is this orangey red one. And I think I'm gonna just focus that on like the outer half. You know what, maybe I'll just stick it in like sort of the outer V. And now I'm just gonna blend that together. You know what, I'm gonna go into this coral shade, which is like one of my favorite shades in this palette. And I'm just gonna put that where those two colors meet. So now I'm going into my Foil Eyes 2 palette. So I think I'm going to go into this last shade on the top row. Some of the shades in the Jeffree Star palette are absolutely like the most unique shades you've ever seen, and I really want that palette because it's just so different from anything that's on the market. I'm going to go into that gold shade. I'm going to use some Fix Plus to try and make that gold really pop because, yeah, it's okay on its own, but this is a Jeffree Star palette that we're recreating, so it's got to be popping. So this like completely pales in comparison to Jeffree, but we do our best here. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, this is a stunning color. Okay. Oh, I'm really liking this. Okay. So I'm gonna go back into Modern Mattes, and I'm gonna go back into the first pink shade, I think. And then just try and darken up sort of the inner corner because it looks a little, or like the inner sort of half looks a little sparse. Okay, that's better. That is much better. I'm just gonna go all the way down. It's like sort of an artsy look today that I'm going for. And just do the same on the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna use a teeny tiny brush and just sort of do a little bit of color under like my lower lash line area thing. So I'm just gonna take, I think, the same colors and just sort of run that under there. And I got crap in my eye. Okay. And you know what? I'm not going to do the orangey red underneath because it's so bright and pigmented. But I am going to take a little bit of the gold and just put it kind of in the center. Okay, that's cool. I see YouTubers do this all the time. I'm going to do my eyeliner and mascara off camera, and then I'll be back for a conclusion. Yeah, so this is my Jeffree Star Blood Sugar inspired look. I put on a little bit of Revlon, I don't even know what you call it, Revlon like lip balm or whatever. I'll put the name up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it's probably going to be like one of my shortest videos. That's everything. So let me know what you think of this look, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.